Hey YouTube, Alex Conley here, and I am going to show you guys my room at the Pocket Hotel before I check out. Here in about an hour, I'll be checking out to head to the Cebu airport. I'm flying up to Manila at about 10 a.m., so I'd like to get to the Cebu airport I'd like to arrive there about 8 a.m. to the domestic departure terminal, and that way I'll have a couple hours to check my bag and get through security and kind of work on some writing. And anyway, so why don't we go ahead and get into it? So immediately to my left, we got a coat rack here. I got a few hangers, of course, a spot for my backpack and my jacket. We'll show you the back of the door. So this is a non-smoking room. They show you here for emergency contacts and then a few chargers that they have. So in this room, the sink is in the room. It's not in the bathroom. Let's see what they've got down here. Okay, so just a little storage spot underneath the sink here. And a mirror. And then I got another little table here that I use it for my key, for my deposit slip, and for my little bag here. So for those who don't know, that deposit slip basically to ensure that the rooms are well taken care of. At some hotels in the Philippines, you'll give them a 500 peso deposit. And so they'll hold on to that. And then when you go to check out, they'll send somebody up here that will check on the room. And once they've confirmed that it's in good shape and everything, then they give you that 500 pesos back. So that's just kind of what that slip's for. Moving on, we got a Pantone TV, and there's Signal, I guess, television HD Signal HD Plus box, and they've got I assume different channels and programs that you can watch on there. Said it before, I'll say it again. I'm not big on TV, but if that's something that you enjoy, certainly this is going to provide some entertainment value for you. I'm more just into watching YouTube, but yeah, to each his own, each her own. Okay, so I can't really figure out. It's kind of translucent. You can't really see outside of this window. I'm not going to bother trying to open it because I don't want to try to figure out how to close it. But you're not. But in this hotel, at least you're not going to be able to see outside. We got an aircon unit here. American Home brand, and this aircon works really well. It cools off this room really quick. It is a strong air conditioning unit. A lot of pillows came with this bed. 4 pillows, and also 2 towels. I like that they include this little throw here because I like to have the AC going to cool me off, but then I also like some weight on my body when I'm sleeping. So I like that they have this. It's not just simply a sheet. A lot of several of the hotels I've stayed at in the Philippines so far, almost all of them, have had just a sort of fitted sheet on top, along with a folded sheet, and it just feels really thin. Like, I don't know, you feel a little bit unprotected just from just having just having the sheet on there. So this sort of comforter, like I said, I like it. The artwork's cool too in this room. The room that I was assigned before had this. Now I do have to admit, mentioning the room that I was in before, they had previously assigned me to the room next door, but actually it had a really strong air freshener odor, and I thought it would go away after a little bit, but the odor seemed to get worse. I pulled the comforter off the bed and put it away. That didn't make the odor get worse. My lungs were starting to hurt and feel just irritated, and my nose was running, and so I went downstairs and asked them to change it, and they were willing to do so at no additional charge. But it is worthwhile if you do come and stay here at the Pocket Hotel to kind of just check the room out before before you bring all your things in and unpack and stuff. Just make sure that they're not using that air freshener. Anyway, moving on. So we got the bathroom here. This is the bathroom in this hotel. Turn on the light here. Cool, so they included toilet paper. So some of the hotels I've stayed at in the Philippines, they just didn't include toilet paper. Um, they also have these nice little toiletry setups. They've got soap, they've got shampoo and conditioner, they've got toothbrush, toothpaste set. Um, that's not included. That's my toiletry bag. They've got the bidet. For those who don't know, you'll want to look it up online. I'm not going to explain what that is right now. And it looks like a pretty modern shower fixture. So this looks like it will actually get pretty hot. It's the Atmore branded heater, and it looks like they've got a few different settings. That's nice because some of the hotels I've stayed at in the Philippines do not have heated showers, so you end up getting pretty cold water, and that can be disorienting, and some people really don't like that. This is one of those rooms where when you turn the light fixture on in the bathroom, it also kicks the fan on. So for people who don't like listening to the fan, understand that you may have to turn the light off to stop the fan in the bathroom. Just something to think about. Oh, and they've got a trash can here. So when you're in the Philippines, the plumbing is not designed, typically speaking, to handle toilet paper. So if you use that, you'll want to toss it in this bin, and that way it doesn't damage the plumbing. Plumbing can be very expensive to repair. So we want to do our best when we're in other countries that are not our own to follow these types of things. I've had the similar experience in Mexico. I've had the similar experience in Thailand. I'm trying to think of where else. In Cambodia as well. So those three countries that I've been to so far, you're not to flush toilet paper down the toilet. You do your business and you toss it in this waste bin, and they'll throw it out periodically. Some hotels do it every day, some every other day. If the trash builds up, just contact the front desk. I'm sure they'll be understanding and help you swap it out. What else? This is definitely a smaller room, but it is also pretty budget friendly. I want to say I'm paying around 1,400 points for last night, and that's roughly $17 or $18. And it's the reason why I booked this hotel is because I'm flying out of Mactan Airport today at around 10 a.m. and I figured, well, when I originally flew into Cebu, it took me about 2 hours to get from Mactan Airport to downtown Cebu, and I thought, well, I don't want to wake up. I don't want to be rushing out the door at 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m. to make sure I have enough time to get to Mactan Airport. I'd rather just go the day before, the afternoon before, check into a hotel, in Lapu Lapu City. Lapu Lapu City is kind of one of the really close by surrounding areas of Mactan Airport. Check into a hotel there, have a chance to get a good night's sleep, shower, get refreshed, have some breakfast, and get to the airport with a 10-minute ride instead of a 2-hour ride. And I really like that idea, particularly here in the Philippines with some of the traffic, urban Philippines with some of the traffic challenges. So I recommend it, particularly if you're coming here for a while, to kind of build in a day on the back end. Like if you're flying out of, say, Manila or Cebu, build in a day to get close to the airport. And that way you're not as worried about, am I going to make my flight or not? Am I going to have to pay some kind of big fee? Depending on the route that you're flying, you might not be sure when you're going to be able to get to your destination. You may have to be stuck for a whole nother day. So something to consider when you're coming to the urban Philippines where there are traffic challenges. Think about getting a hotel close to the airport. So that's why I booked the Pocket Hotel, is I wanted to be close to Moktan Airport, and to be able to just get over there in 10 minutes and check in and have everything roll along smoothly, and have minimal stress and all of that. And for that purpose, this hotel has been good. Now, I don't know if I'd consider it long term. It's just Lapu Lapu is kind of far from, Cebu. I have certain areas where I'm looking to go to, so this location wise would not be the most convenient for me. That being said, not a bad hotel. They were responsive about my concern about the odor, and yeah. So like I said, you got a relatively early flight. Definitely look into the Pocket Hotel in Lapu Lapu City. I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and until next time.